Dallas anything but composed at the free throw line in this game. Mavericks, again, missed 14 free throws in this game. They're second most in a game this season in terms of misses. Their 41.7 free throw percentage is the fourth lowest percentage by any team in a game this season. Let's talk about what we saw on Friday night with Michael Wilbon. Great to have you in the studio with us. All right, so we saw a couple of MVP candidates in this game. Antetokounmpo and the Bucks get the win. Dallas has been so great at home. But where do these guys figure into the MVP race right now? Let's start with winners first, Antetokounmpo.
At the top of it, closer to the top than Luka. And Luka's wondrous to watch. We all know that. That clip tonight alone, the highlights will suggest all that he can do. But Jason Tatum right now leads it. He's the best player on the best team, having a spectacular season, fueled, I'm sure, by the anger of losing in the finals last year, the way they lost. Jason Tatum will be one on my ballot stand. I do vote. He'd be a number one on my ballot now. Thankfully, there's no ballot this early. Giannis would be two.
Okay, yeah, and early in the season, it looked like the Bucks might be the dominant team. He was scoring 30 a night at will. They kind of cooled off since then, but there's really no answer for him when he gets going, as we saw in some
he's
situations.
had 40-point games.
Yeah.
I mean, that could change.
Yeah.
Those two guys could switch places throughout the season. We got a long way to go with 3/4 of the season left. But Giannis and Tatum, but I'd go Tatum, Giannis in that order now.
Meanwhile, we see the Lakers in Philly, okay? The Lakers make that great comeback and then just go stone cold in overtime. And Philly just had problems putting them away. I mean, and it's sort of emblematic of what we've seen from these teams. It seems like they should both be better. Lakers 10-15, 76ers 13-12, not looking like contenders. What's wrong with Philly?
Philly's missing something, and maybe it's just Tyrese Maxey, who needs to be their second best player now. I know people say, wait a minute, don't they have James Harden? Yes. But Tyrese Maxey, I mean, averaging 23 points a game plus when he went out, he needs to be their second best player and on the floor in support of Embiid and that whole team. He's not there. Maybe that's what's missing. But Philadelphia, the turnovers in the fourth quarter, we heard them talk about that earlier during the highlight. What was it, 12 turnovers in the fourth quarter? And Stan, unforced turnovers, crazy sloppy passes, cross court when you're up double digits at home, and you should be putting the Lakers away. And in the Laker case, we heard LeBron say very candidly, he thought they ran out of gas because they'd spent so much energy to get back in it that when they got to overtime, they didn't have it. And that seems like as good an explanation as any and very realistic. But Philly, at this point, to be in this place and tonight almost give one away at home suggests that something's missing.
So come playoff time, either one of these teams a factor?
It's hard to make that case right now. I mean, I know the Lakers had won, 10 of 12. They've now lost 3 straight. They'd have to make a deal, come up with some more shooting, and they have to have, as we know, Anthony Davis and LeBron James playing, 72 games each? At least?
And dominating.
And dominating, and we haven't seen that. Yes, if they are healthy, and people go into this with this clause, if they're healthy. Well, when have they last been healthy? When they won a championship in 2020. But it's hard to see the Lakers there. And the Sixers, again, look, I had them in the conference final. I had them with Milwaukee and Boston. Stan, that is not looking like a good prediction.
They're not there.
Not at all.
But a good doubleheader on ESPN Friday night.
Absolutely great doubleheader.
Glad to have you here to break it down.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.